Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Mitzi. You being a good girl? You being a good girl? Chico. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? You crazy dog. I know, Mitzi. Hey, what's up, you guys? So today I decided that it would be the perfect day to film what I eat in a day. Specifically while I am doing a Chloe Ting challenge. So I'm not really changing my diet so much, but I'm really focusing on intuitive eating and how I really need to listen to my body, but also just do what feels good. So if eating more feels good for one day and not the other, that's fine. I always just try to remind myself that food will be there. So ultimately, I have definitely cut back on how much I eat, for sure. If you look back in my previous what I eat in a day, you can definitely see that I have cut back so much with all of the snacks and all of the junk and stuff like that. Right now I've been fasting. It's 1:30 and I haven't even eaten yet. I picked up the camera in hopes that when I started this video I would want to start eating, but I'm just gonna finish my coffee. So I really want to show you my coffee. I did the Dalgona, I think that's how you pronounce it, Dalgona? I can't remember how you pronounce it, but I did that coffee this morning and I did it yesterday. Yesterday didn't work well for me because I didn't measure out exactly what I was doing and I put a little bit too much liquid in and it just didn't whip up properly because it was too much liquid. But today I did it and it whipped up so nice. It was so good. I'm still drinking it though, so I'll show you guys my coffee and hopefully take you guys in the kitchen soon. Okay, so I was just watching Cheap Lazy Vegan and honestly I'm feeling like a lazy vegan right now. And I have my coffee here. I have not even like gotten halfway, which is so crazy. Okay, so I need to say something about this type of coffee. Okay, first and foremost, I do really like it. I thought that yesterday it was so tasty. I really loved the way that I made it. But today, because it was so whipped, it was literally like milk and ice and then the whipped at the top. And I know you need to like mix it and stuff, but I just feel like now that it's all mixed, it tastes so good. It's exactly what I want. But there's like no more foam left. I kind of feel like what's the point? Like I don't really know, maybe the aesthetic of it. People feel a little bit bougie when they do it. I'm not really sure, but this is super tasty. Don't get me wrong. I've like left espresso and jumped on the instant coffee bandwagon because normally I'm drinking just espresso in the morning, but I really, really like this. So I probably will stick with this. Maybe I'll whip it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll like whip it a little bit. I just don't like when it's so whipped, it doesn't mix at all. So if anybody else has had that problem, let me know in the comments. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's because it took me 3 hours to drink it. Like literally it took me so freaking long to drink this. I made this around 7 or 8:30 when my boyfriend was still here before he left for work. So yeah, I have this much coffee left and it's 1:30 now. Like this is why I'm not doing anything. This is why I feel lazy, because I haven't had my coffee. But I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'll stop rambling and hopefully we'll be eating soon. I think I'm gonna be hungry soon. Okay guys, so I finished making rice already. Show you guys. just regular red rice. And now I'm on to the crispy tofu. So I want to show you guys how I make it. I have all of the ingredients laid out here. Maybe it's better lighting over here though. So I have a half a cup of flour. It's in this plastic bag, long story, but half a cup of cornstarch and a cubed block of tofu. So it's supposed to be firm, extra firm, 16 ounces. Just dumping the cornstarch in the bowl and I will mix it. We'll use a wooden spoon. That looks pretty well coated. And I'll bring you guys over here to the frying station. Soy sauce and maple syrup. Whisking that together. 1 tablespoon sesame oil. And 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Next is chopped garlic and ginger. I've already done that. Ooh, it is starting to smell good. Now this is the cornstarch mix. Cornstarch and water. I did it a little bit ago, so it's kind of sticking now. So you need to, if you do it ahead of time, then make sure you mix it. Just dump that in there, no clumps. Mix again. There we go. Now we let it cook till it becomes thick. Make sure you're constantly stirring because you don't want anything to burn. This is starting to get nice and thick. You can see. Guys, this is like a delicate process because I've done it like over sticky before, which isn't good. But this is like something that you just need to be patient with. This is the whole flavor of the dish. Like, I mean, overall, I think it's getting there. It looks sticky to me. Just dumping that tofu in. Getting it all coated up. Guys, I just made myself a plate. First meal of the day, finally. I've been dying for this. 3:30. Okay guys, I'm gonna go downstairs, like down to Ophir's room, and I'm gonna eat this. And I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and just chill for a bit, and I will see you guys at my next meal. Okay guys, so I decided that I'm gonna make cookies. And I'm using 6 Vegan Sisters recipe again. And I love it. I've already tried it. I know it's good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that together now. I am putting together right now the flour. You can see I have flour in a bowl. So calls for 2 1/4 cup. And it says that you better be good on measuring, which I truly think that we should be measuring by weight, because honestly, that's the best way to measure flour, but the recipe only has a cup equivalent, so I'm just going with it. I wish that this was weighted out, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Just trying to make sure that it's even, because that's like so important with baking, that it's like exact. And I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this, like when it comes to following direction, really. And it's the hardest thing in the world to do it and not make a mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overfill. I've already made a huge mess, but nobody's home, so I will clean it up before everyone gets here. Okay, so you can see that I'm overflowing a little bit on purpose, so I can just easily push that off. Cool. So we have 2 cups, and now I need 1/4. I was gonna eyeball it, but best just to get the 4th cup. 4th cup, here we are. Just drying off the back of it, because I had rinsed it off earlier from using it in my tofu recipe. Okay. So again, with the knife, there we go. I've made a bit of a mess, but all is good. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the extra flour that I've made a mess with and throw it into the measuring cups here. Okay. Now, what do I need? My phone, so I can look at the recipe. Okay. In a small bowl, whisk flour. And I need 1 teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon salt, baking soda, and cornstarch. How much cornstarch? 2 teaspoons. The cornstarch is what's supposed to make them chewy. Baking soda, 1 teaspoon. I'm actually quite confused between baking powder and baking soda, because I feel like baking soda, you need an acid. I feel like it needs acid to help it rise. Baking soda does need that. So you know what, screw it. I'm gonna go with baking powder, because I think baking soda is kind of silly, because there is no acid in here. Yeah, so I only need baking powder. So we'll say about 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 1, 2. It said between 2 and 3, so I'm just putting the whole packet so I don't waste it. It was like 2 1/4, or 2 3/4. So basically I just put in baking powder that isn't going to rise. So now I'm putting in baking powder that will rise. And now I have an extra thing of baking powder in there, and now I don't know if it's gonna work out or what's gonna happen. Maybe I need a little bit more liquid. I don't know. Never mind. This is like story of my life. I have no clue what I'm doing. 1/4 cup of soy. And we'll do just a tiny bit extra for the baking powder. So like just a tiny bit over that 1/4 cup, just to offset the baking powder that's not good. That will function as absolutely nothing in the cookies. Margarine from a tub, not sticks. 3/4 cup margarine. Let's see. How many grams is the question? About 170. I'll say that this is about 100. Make it a bit softer. Okay guys, this is the finished product. Just need to put this one back in place here. That one over here. Looking pretty good. doing a little moving just so I can move these over just a little bit. So everyone has room to party. Okay, so my boyfriend's mom has this huge, amazing pan that fits everything on one. And I'm just gonna stick it in. It's so hard with one hand. Boy, not gonna work there.
It's super hot.
You can let it cool.
Whew. Look at that. This looks amazing.
You're doing a really bad job for doing. Nice. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I had a little bit of a flop with the cookies. I told Ofa, oh sorry, the mosquito. I told Ofa that they need to be out before they're like looking, you know, officially done, because then they will like firm up when they're out. He just kept saying no, and then I kept listening like an idiot. And now this is what my cookie looks like. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's pretty crunchy. But you can see that it's still a bit, you can see that it's a bit gooey. Oh, I don't know. I haven't had it yet. This is the other half from Ulfers. He said it was really good, but I think it's too hard. Let's try it and see. Okay. First and foremost, I have to say, it's very good. Now, I only had the chocolate bar, so I put chocolate chunks in, but this is like, wow. Now, what's interesting, okay, wow, this is not your normal flavor. Why? Because it's a little bit overcooked, which, listen, if you're looking for like that like caramelized, really like amazing mouthfeel, I like can't even explain it. It's so tasty. Like Oprah was making like this big deal over them, saying they were so good. I thought it was just saying that just, you know what I mean, like hype me up and stuff. So I'm like sure that they're gonna be too hard. I can see that they're like super hard, like they've already firmed up, you know. And Oprah's mom looked at them and she thought that they were also too hard. Wow. They're like a crunchy cookie because they're a little bit overcooked, but they're like still soft on the top because I've made them really big, so they're not fully overcooked. And like, wow, like it's like the cooked chocolate as well as like the gooey chocolate, which is just like, for me, wow. But also like that caramelization of the sugar and the butter, and it's pretty much like all the cookie is sugar and butter. But wow, yeah, definitely amazing. The cornstarch is what makes it the chewy like texture. If you overcook it, it will make it super crispy. Again, I really like it. I think it's super tasty. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have another cookie, and probably going to, this mosquito is literally asking for it. Like, guys, I know I'm vegan, but when it's between drinking my blood or dying, I'm killing them. Listen, I'm killing them. I don't know, is that rude? Is that messed up? Are there vegans out there who judge me? Judge me. You know what? When it's between them or me and they're eating me, psh, I'm not playing no games. You're not getting my blood. Like, I'm vegan. Don't use me and I won't use you. But if you're coming at me and you're trying to use me for my blood, I am dropping you out. Like, I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm taking your life. Wow, that sounds really drastic for a mosquito. I also feel like mosquitoes are so dangerous. I don't know, is it just me? I feel like, why are they put on this earth? What the hell is the reason other than to carry a stupid disease everywhere? I don't know, now I got this like nervous. Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyways, I'm gonna go have like maybe 1 or 2 more cookies and some soy milk. Dip them so like crunchy and soft, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I don't know, I'm sure I'm gonna eat something else because it's 7 o'clock. I ate at 3:30, so like obviously 7 is like not that far, but I didn't eat anything until 3:30. So it's 7 o'clock. I'm hopefully gonna eat some more after these cookies, and I will let you guys know what's up. So here we have pita with, this is shawarma. Ooh, there we go, the money shot. I'm gonna eat this pita with shawarma. It's obviously vegan shawarma. It just has like this pre-made vegan shawarma mix. It's like, it's good for like 1 serving, and it's like 10 shekels, which is super cheap. It's like $2. So I wanted to try it. It's my first time trying it. It's with my boyfriend's mom's homemade pita. So they're like Yemen pizza, which is like, they're just like really special, really fluffy, really nice. And I put some salad in there, like some cucumber and tomato, a little bit of onion, some hummus, some harissa, like a spicy red spicy sauce, and tahina on top. So I'm gonna eat this now, and I hopefully will see you guys for another meal. Hey guys, so earlier I didn't get cookies like I said I was going to, but now I got cookies. So I have a glass of soy milk and another, actually what looks like a perfect cookie. Excuse me, but in all reality it's a little bit overdone. It's a little bit crunchy, but in the soy milk it's like, wow, taking it to a whole nother level, almost like cookie crisp cereal, if you guys know what I mean. So anyways, I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna end up going to bed because it's super late. I know I didn't eat that much today. Sorry if you guys were looking for more food. Some days are a little bit more and some days are a little bit less, and today was just a little bit less. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.